Project Lewis. This is a French autoloading light tank from the boxes, and it's basically an Omnon tank, but for an autoloader, 2,500 DPM on a tier 9 light tank? That is pretty exceptional. 204 base pen, 236 with premium, and no one cares about HE. 0.38 accuracy in the 1.6 second aim time. Gonna be grateful for that, because we got 8 shells with a 1 second intro clip. That means 1,000 damage out in 8 seconds. So this thing just pops off and goes nom, 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 and then reloads for about 17 seconds with crew probably closer to 15. 1,000 shell velocity with AP, and as we go to APC, 1,250. We'll likely be grateful for that, as firing on the move with French autoloaders, meh meh meh. One thing I do notice though, ammo capacity of 80, which is a pleasant amount of ammo to have, because when you're firing shells off, this quickly you're gonna go through them. 65 top speed, 20 in reverse, 30 horsepower per ton, very mobile tank to be sure. 9 degrees of gun depression, but 3.5 over the rear. So bear that in mind when you're driving around someone. If you have to aim over your rear, do be careful. One thing to note, 380 meters of fuselage is very, very poor for a tier 9 light tank. You'd want 400 at least, but 380 is... I searched it with Bing, that's how bad it was. Now let's respect the armor here. Even though it's a light tank, even though it basically has no armor, it doesn't have no armor, because it's got a 50mm plate here and on the front of the turret. So that means you're not going to have 3 pens with every HE shell in the game. And if you catch this at a severe angle, yeah, you can actually bounce reasonably high caliber shells off of this. You could bounce 122mm shell off of this vehicle fairly easily. And look at the angle on the upper plate. If something doesn't overmatch this, even though it's only 25, so at tier 9 that's unlikely, but I mean, as an example, this thing doesn't. This thing has a 75mm gun. It doesn't have a 75.01mm gun, meaning that the Project Lewis will bounce every single shell off of the upper plate of a Project Lewis, which I cannot wait to see. But yeah, if you've somehow got a 75mm gun or lower, shoot low. For God's sake, don't bounce off this, because I will laugh at you, because that's very funny. You can also pen the tongue just about anywhere, but better shot is probably just this big old lower plate right here. Simple, easy. Stick about for reviews of all of the box tanks. Yeah.